Roblox Brick Battle Games. Every Roblox player has played at least one Roblox Brick Battle game before. It doesn't matter if it was Doomspire Brick Battle, Pilfering Pirates, or Super Doomspire. Everyone has a little experience with Roblox Brick Battling. For those of you who don't know what a brick battle game is, it is simply a genre of experiences on Roblox in which visitors use a variety of weapons to face off one-on-one or team up in order to gain KOs by KOing other users. Today, when someone hears Brick Battle, they think of Doomspire Brick Battle, a very popular game made by Temple of Brick Battle. Nowadays, brick battle games are mostly dead and disregarded by many. But there was a time, not too long ago, back near the very start of Roblox itself, when brick battle games were one of the most popular genres on the entire platform. But first, let's cover the mechanics of brick battling. Roblox brick battling was one of the first genres on the platform, excluding sword fighting and building. Most brick battles incorporate the use of many of the older, default Roblox weapons, which include the sword, rocket, slingshot, trowel, time bomb, super ball, paintball gun, and sometimes even a select tool. Brick battle games usually had a few hundred to a few thousand players at a time back in 2007 to 2010. Although it wasn't as popular as sword fighting, it was still a huge genre at the time. Brick battling has much more strategies than sword fighting and requires much more skills and quick thinking. Crossroads was made by Telemon, also known as Shedlitsky, in 2006. Crossroads was the first brick battle game on the platform. Brick battling is the only true form of fighting on Roblox that has not been inspired by any exterior experiences. Some of the best brick battlers from 2006 are Predator, Killing_Machine_91, and Shedlitsky. Predator's name was later changed to Predator, John 123 for unknown reasons. A shirt called Free Predator was created in May 2007 as an innocent joke to celebrate Predator, John 123's impressive 20 kill streak in the game Brick Battles under his alternate account Predator. Then, in 2007 Roblox hosted the Grand Melee tournament with Brick Battler Koopa being the victor of the tournament and becoming the best Brick Battler of the year. In 2008 and 2009 there were several great Brick Battlers, most popularly the band user and developer Hat Helper. With the introduction of groups in mid-2009, the Brick Battling and Gearfighting group, Forge Covenant group by user Dictad0r, who was one of Hat Helper's students, was perhaps the first group ever to use the brick battling weapons as its primary weaponry. The Forge Covenant annexed the Brick Battling group, Elite Stealth Blades, by Elemental Force Blade. The result of these two groups' conflict was annihilation for them both. In 2011, Brick Battler Tainted Dark won the annual Brick Battling tournament, becoming the best brick battler of his era. These events lead to the birth of the community group Brick Kings by Dantiaxle, which consisted mostly of XESB and Primed members, which were two brick battling groups that died in 2012. While the group was initially successful, it eventually fell to inactivity and was later destroyed at the start of 2014 as the users Dictad0r and DevMesh kicked everyone below council in an attempt to revive Brick Kings, which was demilitarized a couple years prior by people from the same community as Dictad0r, which makes no sense at all in my opinion. Tyler9698, being considered by many the best brick battler of his era, created the group 24th letter of Greek alphabet, also known as Omega. However, changes in leadership lead to user Junkid, also known as Dan by the community, taking control of the group in 2015. While this was controversial since he was one of the few individuals aware of Dictad0r's and Vishal's motives and could have prevented the death of Brick Kings, it should be noted that Junkid was the teacher of several great brick battlers that started in 2014 to 2015 and was given the group by popular demand. With the help of UserOdkal, Dictad0r was given ownership of Omega by Junkid in the summer of 2015, with Vishal joining the council shortly after. The return of Dictad0r and Vishal irritated several brick battlers, and caused the death of Omega by inactivity and the rebirth of the again short-lived Brick Kings by user Uberman360, which sadly fell inactive a couple of months later. Many thought that the events of 2015 lead to the absolute end of brick battling, with most of the veterans of the genre quitting, and without any active community group to guide the members. In 2016, the few remaining brick battlers would gather at Junkid's private_Crossroads, and there was an average of 10 to 20 active brick battlers throughout the year. It is without a doubt that since the start of brick battling in 2006, 2016 was the most inactive year in the history of the genre. Out of this inactivity, a new generation of brick battlers eventually found the experience, and with the return of an old veteran, Coke 15, the group Order of Brick Battle was created, which quickly rose to popularity in 2017. In the meantime, Oddkal hosted several tournaments in attempts to find the best brick battler, which resulted in 3 victors, Bompal, Fozetz, and Ronaldinho 2. Due to changes in leadership, user Screwguests gained control of Order of Brick Battle under the supervision of Oddkal, now using the account Cosmic Theorem and Junkid. Due to disagreements and rivalries between Oddkal and Junkid, Junkid left Order of Brick Battle and created the group Blackrock Monarchy, gathering with him all of his students from 2014 and 2015 alongside other veterans. The conflict between the two groups seemed inevitable, and an agreement between Oddkal and Junkid was made where the loser would have to delete his group. However, Screwguests, afraid of having his group deleted, declared peace by surrendering the group to Junkid and blaming Oddkal for having the community divided, leading to Oddkal's exile from both groups. Eventually, Junkid gave both groups to Coke 15, and in the summer of 2017, Blackrock Monarchy and the Order of Brick Battle organized an FFA tournament. To the surprise and annoyance of many, an old inactive brick battler from Primet, an outsider to both groups, Joey Mike, which also happened to be one of Oddkal's friends, triumphed as the victor of the tournament. 3 days later, Oddkal and Junkid, having settled their differences, disbanded both groups in efforts to mark the end of community groups. Oddkal then created his military brick battling group Alvora, while the famous obby maker Gfink created the community group Temple of Brick Battle. Oddkal, Gfink, and Glorid Rage improved the old brick battling weapons by localizing them, making brick battling more dynamic, precise, and faster-paced. Gfink then used his money and fame to expand Temple of Brick Battle and revive classic places such as Chaos Canyon, Crossroads, and Doomspire Brick Battle. At the end of 2017, Gfink hosted several tournaments, all of which were won by Fozetz. Oddkal hosted Alvora's first and only tournament, which was won by Coke 15. And in 2018, Gfink hosted a brick battling tournament with a huge prize of 100k Robux, which was won by Ronaldinho 2. In late 2018 to early 2019, an official brick battle Discord server was set up. While this had not been the first, it was the first large one and first moderated one. This server was soon deleted after a large majority of the user base left due to disliking Junkid. This proceeded to cause a butterfly effect, which set the community astray for 5 months until Coke 15 and Junkid created the Covenant of Brick Battle, which lasted from May 2019 to August 2020 as the main hub for the community. Oddkal's tools, which were the main set used in brick battling, became broken due to a Roblox update. Junkid was terminated in March 2019 for account theft and scamming, after stealing millions of Robux and limited items from user 1Koopa. This is also when the Black Flame tournaments began, with Ronaldinho 2 taking the crown in Black Flame Tournament 1 and 2, beating Accurative and Rivet Bomber. Rivet Bomber, however, beat Demasacro by a singular kill to win the third Black Flame tournament. In 2020, Glorid Rage created the Sanctum Prime. This group replaced the former group, the Covenant of Brick Battle. This is due to Coke 15 quitting the moderating portion of the community. This server led to a large expansion in new generation brick battlers, due to being easier to access than the former Covenant. Recently, Gfink was exposed for talking to an underage person on Discord, and was terminated off of Roblox.
You what?
Now, Temple of Brick Battle is owned by Coke 15 and the council members consist of Glorid Rage, Ronaldinho 2, Baumel, and Votedisk. There are many veterans and notable brick battlers in the group and over 100 retired players. There are many legends such as Uberman 30, Demasacro, and Tyler 9698 that reside in the group as well. The group is kind of dead, but is known as the main brick battling group. Doomspire Brick Battle has around 1,000 concurrent players today and is the most popular brick battle game right now. Today, brick battling is dead and no one really does it. Although the genre is a thing of the past, it still holds a special place in Roblox's heart and is permanently engraved in Roblox history. So let's sit back and appreciate all that brick battling has done for Roblox, and all the great memories brick battling has created.